other than I just have seen Marcos. I responded to a couple of English. So so when you're actually living in there. Oh no, our company is open. I made a referral, right? So our company is running somebody and
15 something or another.
He's a CPA. So he would be filling the accounting manager for our company. So I'm confirmed that it's a new position. So he works for competing companies to ours.
Well, it's like, you know, in Toronto,
so he's only a senior financial analyst.
It's working, yeah.
Are you on video? Am I on camera?
Well, here comes the glacier dog.
Here comes Glacier. Look at this beautiful thing.
The glacier's coming to the window.
You don't see there's light in there yet. It's once in a lifetime event.
sour cream too. Oh, beautiful home. Thank you.
Hey guys. A lot of ice floating. Everything's good, Mom?
Yeah.
Hello. Are ready for the dessert?
Yeah.
Ready?
It's my favorite song. Really?
Come on. Give her a break. Come. Give her a break.
By, Julie? We're gonna have a selfie with Victoria.
I'll take one of these. Selfies are too hard to arrange. I need your camera though.
Maybe that would sound. Go to the sun, por favor.
To the sun.
Go to the sun, por favor.
Por favor. When you leave.
This is not the right stuff.
What?
This is called diete. Diete, not diet.
It's called zero and it's called diet. They ask for both here.
Oh, it's diet and diete. No sugar, no carbs. Get your desserts. Okay, there's another one.
That's the tail of it.
See that?
You're seeing the tail after I see it.
Yeah,
You're seeing it after I see it.
I know. But that's where the ice is sitting off the bottom of it right now. There's a lot of ice in there. See ice float?
Look at the ice at the top. It's solid ice. At the peak. Left. Top peak left. Solid. Nice.
So I don't understand what they say that the ice model moves down and it pulls with it the rocks and debris
It grinds.
and grinds, but then it retreats.
What?
How does it retreat?
Oh, it falls in the ocean. Falls in the water. And then hot weather comes, it retreats up the mountain.
I see.
Oh, the turtle, Jenny. Ice turtle.
Ice turtle?
Ice turtle.
Ice turtle.
Heather.
What you say?
It's an ice walrus.
Ice omelet.
They have walruses here?
Walrus.
Huh?
I haven't seen any.
Ice walrus.
They're sleeping. But look at those trees.
Any hot drinks with your dessert?
I don't see any
They're
trees.
thick. It's all green.
This green lush stuff. It's not trees, is it?
The trees they just planted.
It's bushes, right?
They just planted them.
They did? 2,000 years ago?
18,000 years ago, Jenny. It's the chef. Look at his hat. Chef's hat. Underwater, his hat is just
Oh, I
sticking
see.
out.
Yeah, there it is. It's like a half a whale's tail. One half of it. No, it's more like a duck tail.
Dugtail.
Duck tail. See what else is next? They have to pack next, right? So it's packed.
Yeah, I think.
They have to pack.
Well, I think we look outside yet. See if I see a volcano. Oh, there's a big one coming though. Maybe this is it, Jenny. I can't hear it. I can't hear you, Jenny.
You can't hear me?
No, the bearded man.
The what?
The bearded man
Oh.
is describing
Oh,
ice.
okay.
From Juno. Kitchen.
I'm trying to see if they're
Oh man, what's a beautiful view. Oh,
Look at that ice.
Isn't that amazing? Oh my
yes.
God. Look all the ice in the water.
Spectacular view, yeah. Oh,
Where he's coming. Big ice is coming.
Big ice? Bigger than that one?
Huh?
Look and see the chunk of it jumps out. There's a big chunk right there.
Chunk.
That's big enough for a polar bear to sit on.
Polar bears.
Do polar bears swim?
Antarctica
Uh-huh.
and Arctic. And the big one's coming. What deck do you want to go to though? If you go up.
See outside? 16? 16?
We go to the fitness center. Go through the fitness center
The center is on
and go
5.
up. When we came through, look at that ice city, it's cracking.
Look at that. It's a pathway of ice.
It's chunks.
Wow.
It's glacier drinking water, Jenny.
Another glacier out there. There's I see some new residue.
I see you. I see you. Stop hiding. Stop hiding.
Hey, my eyes. Oh, look at all this ice. Oh my gosh.
There's a big one, Jenny.
Something's happening. Something is going to
It's falling off.
Big chunks.
Big shrimp.
Big chunks. I'll get
Get the stew.
Oh, lots more.
Oh, rabbit, Jenny, a rabbit. Look at the bunny. He's coming.
Lots of ice. These are fine chunks, so it's different.
There's some very stony peaks up there.
It's like shaved ice.
Look at the bunny. The seagulls, they're flapping.
Turn it around and then he's just in the back.
Hey, Steve. I gotta spoke to your mom and dad.
She's king. That's nice. Oh yeah, John, you get your Alaska base.
I did.
It was great. Oh, hold on, look on the right over here. We heard the noises.
What was that big noise?
Well, I heard crumbling over here.
That was some big noise, yeah.
We're in the Harvard Arm.
You think this is the grand finale?
Yeah.
Way back. You said there was like yesterday. This must be so the glacier releases all this black, all this silt and stuff.
There's a bunch of little ones. It's fun to watch things like kind of break.
Elena Molly.
Say 1, 2, 3.
31. I'll try to get on something. 31. It's so bright. Are you blind?
Look.
Now you're.
Always like.
Oh, there goes a cat. Yeah, okay, so that is a stream of some kind. You see the waves coming out? Do you hear me?
Ginger. Oh, the wilderness was city.
Take another tour.
That could have been your option to go to Denali.
I wanted to visit the town of Oakley.
Have a good day, Justin.
Oh.
The map is working now.
make our way to the tunnel.
Train and buses.
And for anybody who joined us towards the end, my name's Justin, and I'll be getting us up to the airport today.
Safe drive, Gary. Thank you very much, Miss Fancy. You guys have a good one.
Hi guys.
Bye, Todd. Have a good day. Have a good day. Todd, have a great day. Thanks for what you got for us. You did a good job, Fancy.
Uh-oh, this is it.
I'll sign. Alright.
This is amazing.
Where's the tunnel? That's.
Safe drive, Jeremiah. Thanks, man.
There we go. Sorry, I couldn't get the mic to fit right. So we're going to be going to the Anton Anderson Memorial Tunnel. That's that A-frame building in front of us. It should be opening here shortly.
924-7233.
But the tunnel was built or started building it in 1941.
Go ahead.
They completed it in 43.
You're going to be in spot 1.
And they built it as a way to get troops and supplies into Whittier, which was a military town, as quickly and efficiently, rather than having to boat the supplies all the way around. When they built it, they started on both sides of the mountain. They blasted through with dynamite, and they met in the middle. They were off by 6 inches, which is pretty impressive. It is the longest underground tunnel in North America. It's 2.5 miles. It's going to take us about 8 to 10 minutes to get through. It's a one-way tunnel. It's shared with the railroad. So when we're driving through, we have to drive on top of the railroad tracks.
Roger that.
So it's a little bit rough. They only let you leave Whittier on the hour. You can only enter Whittier on the half hour. And it's not 24 hours. And the first tunnel in opens at 5:30. The last tunnel out is at 11 p.m. They charge you on the way into Whittier, but they let you leave for free. And then off to our right, up in the V of the mountain up there, is a glacier up there. Then we got a couple waterfalls along the side, and then over to the left, we have Portage Trail that goes up and over the mountain, and it comes down at Portage Lake and Portage Glacier. We'll get a better view of Portage Lake once we leave the tunnel and go around the corner. once the tunnel opens, it's about an hour and 15 minutes from that point until we get to the airport. Now the train's coming out. Not sure why it's creeping so much. Usually comes out there pretty quick.
Very.
Maybe it's just a train. Your phone, Sue. It's not my phone, it's yours. Your phone.
They're all getting off. Very slow.
It says princess on the train.
Very slow.
Two cars and engine.
They have different lanes.
A little bit delayed from the train. Okay, I'll get us lined up on the tracks.
Safe drive, Tom.
There are 8 safe rooms. And the safe rooms are designed to hold approximately 80 people. They've got food, water, restrooms, a hardline connection to the control booth. But they've never actually had to be used. That's the first one on the right. The tunnel is very good at taking care of any sort of issues that crop up. They have cameras throughout the tunnel, radar, infrared. They can pretty see everything in here. A couple of years ago, a car broke down in the tunnel. They had it cleared and resumed operations in about 15 minutes. our way kite surf out and turn again. That water's mid 30s, maybe 40 degrees. But it also has an incredible tidal difference. It's almost 32 feet between high tide and low tide. It's one of the highest differences in the world for tides. And then due to about 4 miles and set up their town. Now they have the Alyeska Resort there, which is a ski resort in the winter, or normal resort in the summer. A lot of hiking and a full Nordic spa. But one of the side effects of that tidal wave is it put a lot of salt water in the soil, and these ghost trees, these dead trees on the side here, they absorb that water and all that salt. The salt killed the trees, but it also preserved them. So now they're kind of a memorial to the Good Friday earthquake. The geologic record shows that we get earthquakes of that size fairly regularly in Alaska. And rough now. And it's gone. Get a lot of people who pull out there to get pictures of the waterfall. Or there's also a trail that hikes up along it. Alright, so on our right is the Chugach mountain range. And a whole lot of cliffs. And the cliffs may not look all that great. They may not be that interesting. What is interesting is that's where the Dall sheep live. And sometimes they'll come all the way down almost to the road. Actually there's one moving up there in front of us. There's at least 2 of them coming up on the right side. I don't know if we'll be able to see them. They're kind of high up. But they're the only naturally white sheep. Keep an eye out on the right side looking up. And we're in this area. There they are, right up there. They're the only naturally white sheep. They look kind of like bighorn sheep, so the males have the big curling horns. Yeah, sometimes they're up there and the angle's not great. Usually when I see them because there's people on the other side of the road pointing at the mountain. And that either means Dall sheep or mountain climbers. But pretty much all the cliffs from here up into Anchorage have the potential for Dall sheep. But the males, they weigh about 150 pounds. The females, a little bit smaller, 120, 130. But they can actually scale up an 80-degree slope. So almost a completely vertical slope. And they live up there to avoid the predators. You don't really see grizzlies going up 80-degree mountain slopes. Very carefully mapping out the turning and looking for that Northwest Passage. But again, like I said, that tidal difference, you get low tide. It looks like you can walk across the mud flats in the Kenai Peninsula. So he came up here with his sailing ships, and sometimes he would have to stop and turn around to avoid the sandbars, or sometimes he would get hung up on the sandbars. And so he would say and write in his log, "You have to turn again," or "Let us turn again," or "Today we'll turn again." And so the name just kind of stuck. And decided that in English we're going to call this the turn again arm. But the Russians controlled Alaska before America purchased it. And the Spanish and the Portuguese also had their explorers out here. So they all had their own names for things out here. I don't know what any of those names are. But the Dena'ina, their name for the Cook Inlet and the Turnagain Arm was Tacotnit. And according to the Dena'ina speakers that I know, Tacotnit translates roughly to something like big water or big water river. And around Anchorage and different places, you'll see a lot of Dena'ina words use as place names. It's not actually a natural marsh. It was the result of them building the Alaska Railroad up on a berm to keep it out of the salt water. And that blocked up the natural water runoff, flooded the area. So the locals started using it as a landfill. Then they noticed all the migratory birds that were coming in and all the wildlife that was using it. So they cleaned it up and they designated it as a bird sanctuary. Now about 100,000 birds from about 100 different species come up here every year to use it. Some of them, like the trumpeter swans, use it as a breeding ground. They come up the same part of the marsh every summer, lay their eggs and raise their young. Others just kind of use it as a stopover point in the middle of their migrations. We get sandhill cranes, Canadian geese, trumpeter swans, a bunch of different seagulls. One of the interesting ones that comes out is the Arctic tern. And the Arctic tern is a little bird. They have the longest migratory pattern of any bird. They summer in the Arctic, and in the winter they fly down to Antarctica. And in between, they stop here in Potter Marsh for a little while. Over their lifetime, they fly enough miles that they can fly to the moon and back about 2.5 times. So you see a lot of other wild, under 300,000 residents. The second largest city is Fairbanks, and they have about 32,000 residents. But Anchorage is the 4th largest city by land area in the U.S. Anchorage is 1,706 square miles. The 4 largest cities in the U.S. They're Sitka, Juneau, Wrangell, and then Anchorage. The 5th largest is Jacksonville, Florida. That's about 750 square miles. So we got them beat by about 1,000 square miles. Coach 1247 entering Anchorage at Huffman Road. Dirt. That's the remains of the snow that they plowed off the roads over the winter. We don't use salt on the roads, they just put down gravel. Then when they plow the roads, they bring the snow to the storage areas, pile it up, and then when it melts, they reclaim that gravel, and they're able to use it again the next year. This year we didn't have a whole lot of snow, maybe 5-6 feet. In 2023 we had 132 inches of snow. The record was 136, so we just barely missed the record. The snow in the storage facilities maxed out the facilities and didn't melt until September. So the snow in Anchorage can be kind of unpredictable. 23, a lot of snow. 24, 25, not a lot of snow. 26, decent amount. Once we get there, one of our guest service hosts will pop on board and kind of explain where everything is at the airport. If you have any questions about the airport, you can ask them or you can ask me. They probably know a lot more than I do, but I know it decently. Floodplains are really important in Alaska. Only about 18% of Alaska is on a road system. So flight's important. And we have about 3 million lakes that are over 20 acres in size. So they make great landing strips for floatplanes.
Yes, if we got a little more upper, there's about 3 or 4 coaches of us coming in from the ship. We're about to be in the curve here in a minute. Copy that. We're trying our best to hold space. Some of you may have to circle. Copy that.
Coach 1274 to 914 upper. I've got 55 guests from the ship. Heading to your curb, you have room? Alright folks, it's been a pleasure bringing you up to Anchorage
Copy
today.
that. You may have to circle. We're trying to clear some space right now.
Looks like they're trying to clear space on the curb for us, so we may have to do a loop or two. When you guys are getting off, just make sure you grab all your personal belongings you brought on board. Any luggage we put underneath, I'll pull out and set to the side so you can grab it on your way in. But you don't want to leave your iPads, iPhones, cell phones, iPods, Kindles, wallets. I will walk through the coach once everybody's off, but getting it back to you is a lot harder than if you have it to begin with. Again,